My role as a site manager here is to ensure the safe working of the site, to make sure all contractors come to site are fit for purpose. I also have a responsibility for everything in the site that includes the roads, the substation and the turbines, also the wildlife around it. It's a beautiful place to come to work.
My priority usually when I get on the site is to catch up with the technicians and have a chat with them, make sure they're okay, if there's any problems.
We've got an error, natural frequency error, on the tower, so we're going to go up and complete a test.
I personally take a pride in the relationship that I have with the technicians on site. If I ask them to do something for me, I know it'll get done, and I know it'll get done to a good, safe standard. I do enjoy going up inside the wind turbines. It is part of my job as a site manager to inspect them and make sure that they are kept clean, tidy, make sure all the statutory equipment is up to date. The qualities of a good site manager are listening to people and being prepared for any eventualities that do arise on site.
Site inspections go on a quarterly basis. They basically start from the site entrance upwards, inspecting the roads conditions, looking for potholes, etc., looking for block drainage. The whole site is built on a peat bog, which is quite rare, and it's a great habitat for nature, for insects and wildlife that live here. Bird numbers have increased since pre-construction. They are now higher than they were before. We've had an ecology survey carried out, which showed us scientifically that the numbers have increased.
How you doing, guys? You all okay?
Alright, Scott.
Yeah. So we think we've done some work on the fibre network this morning. I think we've resolved the issue. Being an asset manager, you certainly feel a great deal of responsibility looking after what is a 28 megawatt power station. The great things about being an asset manager are solving problems, dealing with day-to-day issues, and keeping up good relationships with everybody involved in the asset. An average day being an asset manager starts off in the morning, checking all the sites, making sure the turbines are running. As soon as we find out if there's any turbines not running, we'll be on the phone to the site manager, making sure they are well aware of the problem. We're actually in the control room here, which we have some equipment in here, which is the control panel and the protection panel. Yeah, just around about 21 megawatts we're producing at the moment. Any alarms that come up on the equipment will be fed back into this, the control panel, and back through the SCADA system to the control centre in Glasgow. Obviously we might spend a bit of time reviewing the contracts, making sure that all our planning obligations are being met, and we also spend a bit of time doing reporting. Kelburn, we get a lot of workers on the site. By building the wind farm itself, we spent a lot of time actually making sure we had good walking routes throughout the site, making sure that access was provided for the local community. Asset managers are always busy. There's never enough hours in the day to get everything done. When you leave and go home, it's quite difficult to switch off. You've got so many things going on across the site, but it's enjoyable, so that's why we don't mind.